Most people don't know the struggle, the hustle and bustle that we content creators have to go through to present them with such appealing content. As a creator, no matter the kind of content that you make, it has to be appealing to your audience. The quality of your videos is like a first impression to your audience. And you know what they say, you never get a second chance to make a good first impression. That is why you should invest so much time and data in the quality and the appearance of your videos. And as beginner content creator, we may not have the resources at our disposal, like the environment, the kind of camera, and the setting. Sometimes you might wonder why a video does so well and you that is doing the same thing and even discharging more value is getting low views. Sometimes it's because of the first impression that your video makes with the quality. You can post a video out there, and when the person sees it, just 5 seconds, just looking at the background and everything around you, and it says, no, I can't watch this because in the person's head, it's not what it's time because it doesn't have the quality that he or she is looking for. So you should invest time. You should invest as much time into your camera. Technology has made it possible that we are able to do one or two with our smartphones in order to make our videos presentable to people out there. In this video, I'll be teaching you how you can change or remove the background of your video using your smartphone and some apps you can easily get from Play Store. Before we jump right into the process, there are some rules and regulations. I will not really call them rules and regulations. It's just some things that you have to do in order to make it look professional and people will not see the flaw that might be in your video editing. I know this because I am a video editor myself. I edit videos for myself and for others, and I also have a course on video editing which I tagged Smartphone Video Editing Made Easy. The first rule is to keep your phone steady. You have to keep your phone steady, and you can achieve this by using by just inventing anything to support your phone. You can place it on a window against the lights. You can place it on your window against the lights, and voila, you are good to go. Nobody's going to come and knock on your door and ask you why you are doing this, as long as what you are presenting is okay. I remember before I could get my ring light, I have a sewing machine. I'll just place my phone on my sewing machine and I'll start shooting. The sewing machine is just against my window, so it's just like I have my phone supported and I have a perfect source of light for my videos. So if you're not if you don't have the resources to get things like a tripod or all those any professional stick that you can use to support your phone, you can make use of you can stack up books to support your phone. You can place it on the window to support your phone. Okay, or you can get a ring light. That one isn't that expensive. It's just like getting a two-purpose appliance. Okay, it can act as a source of light, artificial lighting for you, and it can also be a phone holder for you. So the next thing you should observe is the lighting of your video. Any form of light, whether natural or artificial, anyone you can lay your hands on, anyone you can grab, just make sure that you have the perfect lighting for your video, so that when we are doing editing, we are not going to do much editing to the video. Just imagine you are changing a background, the background is light and you are dark. It's going to be weird. It's going to be so weird. So you can use if you have the resources, you can use a softbox or a ring light, but if you don't have, shoot in the daytime. It's going to come out well. Nothing beats natural lighting, although some people argue against it, but I argue, my argument is for it. Nothing beats natural lighting. Or if you have the two, you can actually combine the two, but what we want is for your video to appear perfect. I know we are going to be making some editing on CapCut to the video itself, but with the perfect lighting, the editing is going to be minimal. And something that most people don't talk about that much when it comes to changing the background of when it comes to this type of editing is the level of your movement. When you are editing your videos, you don't move that much. You don't have to move, you don't have to shake your body. You can shake your body actually, but the kind of movement I'm talking about is hand movement, gesticulations like this. Or let's say you take let me use this comb for example. You see how the comb is just distorting my background, and sometimes it doesn't happen for all video, but sometimes when you have like a wig on or your hair is in a bob style, it's bobby, it kind of makes the edges to be cropped, like if is if you I don't know how to explain it, but just make sure that when you want to make your hair, you don't wear a bobby wig. You can wear a wig that is you can wear a straight wig, but or curly wig if possible. That one can also work, but don't wear something that has sharp edges around the let's say I have my natural hair on now and it's not packed, or even if it's packed, it's not packed very well. That also isn't good. Let your camera be steady, and you yourself, you need to be steady as possible. You are just trying to do the best with what the resources that is available to us. That is what we are trying to do. So that's why we need to observe these rules. So without any further ado, let's get right on to the tutorial. So we are going to be using CapCut for the editing. You click on new project, select album at the top, and select the folder which you saved your background. I saved mine in Canva, so I went to Canva, the photo part of it, and brought my image to the field. Let me just call this the field because we are going to be working on it. I'm going to highlight it, make sure that white thing is around it, and I'm going to drag to the end of the video. How I was able to do this is because I know that my original video is 6 minutes. The next stage is to add your overlay. I'm going to be bringing in my main video that I want to remove the background. It's in my camera. I'm just going to click on my camera to select the image. When I've selected it, I'm going to just scroll down. First of all, you have to highlight it, make sure it's highlighted, and then I'm going to go down to remove background. I'll click on auto remove and it starts removing my background. Now it has removed background, doesn't mean it has fully removed. Wait for it to apply the feature. Yeah, I waited for a long time. I don't know why mine took time, but make sure that you wait for it to finish. So I'm going to start using my hands, my two arms, to just drag my face to fit my screen. The next I'm going to do is to go to adjust, because as you can see my face is just not rhyming with the background. I'll go to brightness. I reduce brightness by I think -5. Contrast, I increase contrast to 12. Then saturation, I don't think I worked with saturation. I just went to sharpen. I didn't sharpen it too well because I don't want it to be funny. I didn't want it to look funny, so I only made it 60. These are all the adjustments I'll be making to my video. You can scroll through to check the one that you can use Vignette. It's actually good, but I didn't see any use for it. Now I want to be applying them to all. Since there are some that I split, I'll just tap on the adjustment I made, and I'll click on apply to all. So I hope you get what I'm saying. This was my video when I've not edited it, and this is when I've edited it. There is so much 100% difference. You wouldn't even know it's the same camera that shot it. That is the purpose of editing. The next thing we are going to be doing is blurring our background. We are going to go to the main menu, click on effect, click on video effect. After clicking on video effect, is going to take us to this page. Wait for it to load. That's if you are patient enough. And then you will see several options. You go to lens. It's going to take time to load. And when it shows like this, you are going to be clicking on blur. There are several types of blur, but this one is better. There are several types, so you can simply click on it to adjust it, or this is how it looks like. The blur is too much. I'm going to be reducing the intensity. I'm just going to click on adjust, and I'm reducing my intensity or opacity, anyone you call it, to 11, because it's kind of looking funny if it's too blur, and it's looking fake if it's not blurred. So that's the reason why we do all this. I'm going to drag to the end so that to cover the video. Next, I'll go to filter. This is what makes the magic. This is like the icing on the cake. Choose whatsoever filter you want. Mine was clear. I reduced mine to 50. So what this does is that it blends your image with your face. It just makes it looks alike. It's a filter that affects your face and your video. When you are done, click on overlay again. This is where I'll be making my final adjustments. I'm going to highlight my background, make sure it's highlighted, and you place your two hands on your screen and drag till what you like, till it looks like what makes sense, till it looks like what you like. So when I was done, I went to my main video, I highlighted it, and I dragged to what seems fit for me. keep making adjustments, keep arranging till it suits you. You're not in a hurry. Take your time to make something perfect, to make something okay. Another tip is that you can also get your images from Google. All you have to do is type in something straightforward, living room background, landscape format. So I'm going to click on it, go to image so that I could have a wider range to choose from. Search, there are different types. You see a lot of beautiful background, I tell you. I'm going to click on this first one. This is the one I like. This is what resonated with me. I'm going to long press on it and click on download. I know that you found this video helpful. I know that this was able to help someone in a way or two, and I want you to help me do something. I know you know what I want to say, but please just don't screw yet. Please kindly subscribe to my channel, like this video, so that the way you find it useful and the way it helped you, YouTube algorithm can also push it someone else to help them gain this, to help them get this kind of knowledge that will help them become better video editors. All I'm asking is for you to subscribe and like. I used to think that subscribing to people's channel will cost me 1,000 naira until I found out that it costs nothing. It costs nothing to help me, it costs nothing to help others. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video.